to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Mike's 50. Mike's 59. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Let's go.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
All right.
On second down now, it's Howard. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The Dolphins take over first on 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
56. Mike's 56.
Bound to lose one.
One bit is important.
And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
He's not. Give me 2 jet bombers. Give me 2 jet bombers.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
10-yard gain. But it's fourth down.
Here we go with Kamara. And he is not going. Call there to go for it, and that will force it. Turnover on downs.
Mike spot now. Ready? Be a long day for you.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that takes us from second to third down.
12, 12, 12, 12. 56. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, Charlie. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there. Hold on. Check. Mike's 56. Mike's. Hey, Chow. Watch the ball. What's that?
From the gun, here's Gone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. Well, he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd and 12, Goff. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
It's just me and you.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
56 to Mike. Hey, Sue.
Goff now to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Cut. 20.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Out of the gun. Gone. Got a man open. It's Wims. An explosive 38-yard pickup. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. Uses the spin. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Rivers.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now left side on the swing pass. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Sponge. No. Off. Pilot, 64. Let's go.
Third and long. It's Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over first and 10.
58, come on. Blue Dan.
On first down, Howard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle there by Crevon LeBlanc. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
59, smooth. Check, 59. They can't hang with us.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". I'm coming.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now Tannehill, going to look deep for Jeffrey. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Coming up at the half. Back in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards. It's Howard, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the 1st at the 29. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Bradley Pena now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On the return, it's Kamara. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
56 is the mic. I got one.
Get it.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's got room to run past the 20. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
5.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. Room here to run. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Trying to get it to Landry there.
Alert, alert, alert.
Check 59.
So after the INT, it's Allen being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, this one complete to Curtis Samuel. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
First down, and they're going to throw without him. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Coverage there by Brian Body Calhoun. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Bravo. Check, 59, 59.
And here's Allen to throw again. Open man is Samuel, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Allen to throw once more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Brian Body Calhoun.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Tannehill now to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Tannehill. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. Now Tannehill. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Danielle Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Miami. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Patriots take over. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. To throw is Tannehill. And that's complete to Jeffrey. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Kamara off the draw. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Two-jet bomber. Hey, Zoo.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tannehill. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Back to throw, Tannehill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here we go on 4th, Tannehill. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Again, Tannehill. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Allen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run with Howard. And he's got some space here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Allen. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good run by Jordan Howard. And now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. New England on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a third. Now Howard stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Go, go.
You can't block me.
Go.
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. He's going to rifle one deep left side. 39 yards there, a big one. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long.
56 right there.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They go with Howard again. And 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Running with Howard. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
You better bring it. Is it? 59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59. You won't see me.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for New England. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Kamara now to return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time.
Interception. Picked off by Landon Collins. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then with the Eagles. Eagles?
That's right. He's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. In his own end zone, it's Allen. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Again, it's Howard. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for New England, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Miami, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Call me to come pick him up again. Say more.
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend a day with you. I'm out in my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Mid beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Mid beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, get ready, dog.
I'll be back. I gotta go pick that up.
Daddy, I'm afraid to get ready to go.
I'll be right back. Yeah, lead us. You know how to leave? You know how to leave?
Yep.
This be the green light, go. Ties burn the pain.
I'm leaving when I get back, dude.
Know what makes Possum Dave win. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs all turned, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the left, right, turn it up. We giving the show. Can you rock it like rocket? Put your space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dumb play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A plus the final.
They're right beside me. The outside. No. No.
And if the game had things, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we play with the sound is octane, relieving the kings of all crown. You ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. Can you rock it like rocket?
Compton Rogers. Sprigga. Sprigga.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all.
Boy. film. How did I fail? I played all of Look. I'm just testing it out. Lick up and like oh boy! Glory! Oh! I do like it. Oh no! I'm kind of ready to go back to school. I miss my friends. I miss my friends. I miss my friends and my
It's too light in here. It's too light in here.
Too creepy here. Carson. I did a poo. I did a poo. I did a poo. I did a cooch. I do that poo. I do that poo. What? I do. Bam! I did a hooch. What? What? Say. Aiden. I did.
Hey, kill! 47! 26!
How did I die?
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got it take a week.
Oh!
Nathan,
Huh?
stop yelling.
No, that's Caleb.
Caleb, stop yelling in there.
Okay. Le'Veon Bell.
To count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 mils a week after. From laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
Hey.
Better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. You see me now.
Whoa! Hey.
I know that you're trying to go big. Run up the couch, spin. Made it kill it and did it again. But it's in on down the win. I can't feel bad about it. No, you sad about it. No, you sad about it.
Caleb, he was on cocaine.
Moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the thing hot. Left hand on the wheel.
Hey, but we're not getting no cocaine.
I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it, blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the red dot. One phone call.
I bumped down.
I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Nope.
Get back up. I had to get back up.
How did I go down? This guy's funny. Caleb, get that more controller.
See me now, God, I'm lit. I know that you're trying to go big. Run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But it's in on down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. I know you sad about it.
Yeah.
I know you sad about it.
in, everybody. It's the coach. This is...
All right, Coach. First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns.
Ow! Caleb hit Nathan with a paw patrol. Huh? Okay.
What?
Okay, coach. Hey, let's read. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. What? Nathan. What's back? Is this potato chips? Trey. Here, Chicken. Oh, this is Chicken. Bye.
This will be taken
Jay,
very
come
short.
on.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Okay, let's move on. I'm on the
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What?
Here's
Ain't
Howard.
no Hollywood Brown.
Steps away to his left. He's got the first down.
Boy,
Midfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now let's take a look here at the Bills offense.
I know I'm not supposed to be biased, but LaShawn McCoy is one of my favorite running backs in the game. Vision, elusiveness, creativity, can take nothing and turn it into something. Catches the ball in the backfield and runs with that supreme arrogance that running backs have, the best ones in the game. Thinks that no one can stop him, and at the end of the road, he'll drop a shoulder and get extra yardage.
Watch, this one goes.
Beasley. Play action here on 1st down. They'll buy some time right. Looking in zone to Jones. That is incomplete. Took a shot on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed. Just get ready for this one.
Nope, not today.
Shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
Allen's throw is complete, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
What's Caleb doing, Jaden?
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside, easy call, mark off the 5.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Now, meanwhile, the pass is short and intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, and it's 3rd and 5.
Oh my God!
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Here's the first carry for LaShawn
Stop
McCoy.
running! What? Let's go!
Not before getting us inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, a new set of downs now. Now you're worried about just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Nobody's coming here. Let's go.
Down, but not
Why you
before he
over?
reaches the 8-yard line.
I take Caleb back.
But it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
What you miss?
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Now McCoy.
Get
Get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up the 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off this young quarterback. No better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd and goal. Allen.
No!
Intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. He'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets
And
receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot.
What's that fast guy?
Lurking took the ball from
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
3-5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation
This dude is
game,
slow.
but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, I
Quick
probably
burst
should
there,
have
and he
said
nicely
that.
bit off a pretty decent game.
Say that Gucci. That Gucci.
A run for Nick Chubb.
What's that Gucci?
This time he's not
Where's
going
that
anywhere. They'll get him
Gucci?
down right at the line
Where's
of
that
scrimmage.
Gucci?
Officially, it's no
Where's
gain
the
on the
Gucci?
play. They remain a few
There
inches
ain't
shy
no
of a first with third down looming.
You want me to pass it to Josh?
Third and short yardage. Mayfield.
Where's Jackson's running? Sight!
And time finally runs. He can't get rid of the
You
football. He's taken
No one's wide
down.
open.
The
Nobody
sack
was
there
wide
by Trent
open.
Murphy.
Okay.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for
Let's
this
wide
thing
open
on their
now.
own side of the field on fourth down. Buying
Sight.
time to his left.
This
is incomplete.
No
What a
one.
curious
I
decision to go
don't
for.
want to lose this
Doesn't
game.
pan
Don't
out.
quit.
And boy, possession here turns over with the football already
This
being
team I have,
in the red zone.
I've never played with this team before. Honestly.
Trying to shake off
Let's
the
go.
interception from the last drive.
What?
Look to throw.
What the?
And they will finally get him to the ground as he's forced to tuck it and take the sack. The number one pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drive it. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. Second and 24.
I'm ready to stack Jaden. Come here, bruh.
Flushed out right. Looking in.
Whee!
This is going to be intercepted. Picked up
What
by
the
the former
freak?
first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
That was
back.
the pick. What? Yes, we still had the ball.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
one was relatively easy
What
to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it
Because
doesn't
you
take a
went
whole lot,
outside,
does it?
Mom.
Sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on these
I was
offsides
scared when that
is when each
offside.
side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No,
Tell
you
me
did
this
it.
on me,
They
quick,
deciphered that
dog.
incorrectly.
Now this
What?
one over the middle into
Let's
the
go,
hands of
Pro.
his tight end.
I'm
complete.
quitting.
Now the defense going to use the first
Well,
of
I'm
their
gonna
timeouts.
stop. If you
They'll have
quit,
two
it's
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yes, I did.
Now whistles and a flag.
What?
We got a jump here.
That's killer.
So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football.
Big
Don't move
to the
across the line
edge.
of scrimmage
All my
until the
friends
ball moves.
And they still need 6 yards here on third down after the penalty.
All my friend is done. All my friend is done. All my friend is done. I'm not putting me to the
Larry Ogunjobi drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be fourth and long.
But
Let me do
it's
that.
competitively
But now
nice.
where's
You just
this
want to make
friend?
those plays that give you an advantage. How about
Right here,
here?
guys.
The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus
But
holding them to a
let's
field goal,
go.
that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third
Yeah.
down.
Hey. Hey. Boy.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. So they're going for it. Here's Allen. And it's intercepted.
Yeah.
Goal line.
Yeah.
Picked up by Denzel. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This dude keep on getting picked
First
off.
quarter, and now he already has 2
Look,
interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
On first down, trying to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. It's a pickup of 4
I'm
and
passing
bring
the
up
square.
second down.
Square go. I got that chicken.
Especially in the
I got
second
the
half, when you've got to run
I
these
got
dimensions, I can just tell you attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting
booty. And a booty. Yeah.
turn into bigger runs
Back,
later.
After one.
Back.
Got no down. Got no down.
First down, they run with Chubb. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
Come on,
Sets up
come
a
on,
very
man.
manageable second down. A very solid game on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's not gonna be a
Play
touchdown.
fake. Mayfield. Sliding out of the pocket.
Watch,
He's going to let this go deep.
Intercepted.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I know, dude.
Picked off by Jordan
I
Poyer.
know,
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
What?
First down, they look downfield, and it's complete. Touchdown. John Brown. An 80-yard touchdown. As these guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon.
No, you don't see it. No.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
I wasn't laughing at you.
Yes, you was.
I was literally fell down. Oh my goodness. That is frustrating. They know us. They know us. You okay? They know us.
Leave alone.
Now he's back out there to burn this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the young men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Cleveland Browns ready to set up shop for their next drive. And this is a Browns team, Charles, that has been on a roller coaster ride this year. Entered the season with all those expectations. One bright spot's been Nick Chubb. He's been great at running back. He's in contention for the rushing title. But they didn't string together back-to-back wins until week 11. And they've just been treading water all season. And get this, they're not going to finish above 500 this year. The last time that the Browns were above 500, 2007.
And just think that would have been, or let me rephrase that, that should have been a heck of a goal for this franchise. To show considerable growth, right? Move above 500 and show that they're going to be a contender for years to come. But things really got out of whack in the offseason. All of a sudden, people were talking Super Bowl. I don't know how we got there, all right? Even with hindsight, you're like, how was that discussion coming up? But it was. Super Bowl, playoffs, all of that. So now let's...
And a big loss here as he's taken.
Mommy.
What?
Is they picking something on?
Yeah.
No. See, take them home later on.
Down.
Hold on, what? Oh, I was about to say that was money.
No.
Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now Mayfield lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, down.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake.
Yes.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. John Brown now heading back onto the field as he gets set to go here. He's already approaching 100 yards and has the touchdown. I'm sure on that opposite sideline right now, they're scratching their heads saying, all right, what do we do?
And the hard part is, even if you limit it.
And that will be caught by Jones. He's got a Buffalo touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
up, Nathan? What's that? Ooh. Hi.
The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on the...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 70 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 now. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that in too many play sheets, do you?
As Buffalo comes back out here, Charles, I just want to give some love to the job that Sean McDermott has done. And, yeah, you got to give the players credit, too, but a double-digit win season. First season of at least 10 wins this year for Buffalo since 1999. And think about McDermott now. He's been to the playoffs 2 or 3 seasons. Since the year 2000 with 7 previous coaches before McDermott, 0 playoff appearances.
And this is a proud franchise, a community that loves their team. And the players carry a lot of pride with them into the future because I've seen all over social media, former Bills so excited to see how this team is playing, coming out of the woodwork to let the world know, hey, we're all about the Buffalo Bills. You're exactly right. What Sean McDermott has done there in a short amount of time, really, really impressive. And they're also a team that's built to scare the heck out of people in the playoffs. Excellent on defense, a quarterback who can throw it downfield in Josh Allen, and boy, when he breaks contain running it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Kirksey with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. They don't running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop
it. No, I mean, that's really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They go with Chubb on second down. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On he's got his tight end, David Njoku. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Yes, you do that. I thought he just used his size in order to win the route. But he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
What? Yeah, that's on Jaden. That's on Jaden.
Who is this against?
I said, that's on Jaden.
Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that?
Charles, I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimal.
You're positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that little extra on top.
Okay, I will.
This makes 0
I will
sense.
pass it on to Beckham. I will.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
And the interception guy.
Mayfield to throw it.
That's not a fumble. Bro. You said that was a fumble? Okay, pass it. I pass it.
I know you're going to say sorry. Probably going to say
sorry.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead. Here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe
works? No, I'm not running. Run,
Mayfield got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That's right. I said I'm that
what did you say, booty?
See that plum?
What did you say, Caleb just said?
Mayfield on 3rd and 2.
And what's box? Yeah, booty. That's a plum.
Incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball. Like, well, they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Hand me the rock.
What? Let's go.
This turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. It's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one. Stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone.
Oh,
yeah. Wind up incomplete. The
Yeah.
coverage got too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Rolling to his right. He may try to run for this.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, first down.
Let's go.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is.
Oh!
Me and Nickname were just duking it out.
Caleb's here?
Yeah. Who? I want Caleb. Come on.
No, somebody.
Caleb, what do you want to do then?
I'm gonna play a game with somebody. Look, hey, come with the blue moving shoulder. Caleb, play with the blue moving shoulder. Please.
Come on.
Caleb, I'll tell you about that screamer, sir.
Dang it. I can't play with nobody.
Dumb.
Caleb, not fair. I'm sorry.
Dives for it and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Who got ball?
Your team.
Oh!
I'm the Buffalo.
I was beating.
After this game, you want to put David Chico?
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back
all
forward.
set up. And I said,
Now they need 15 yards in this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's McCoy. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
Pass it.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been
That
significant.
question,
Because
bro.
teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So
Stop
wherever
asking
the ball
questions.
is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa.
No.
And that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Stop doing it. No. Why can't I tell what to
So
do?
they fake the
That's
handoff.
cheating.
Now Allen.
That's cheating football. See? Boy,
And he's
that's
going to be
what
intercepted the 3rd time.
You got your 2-yard
And a big
line.
turnover
I know,
there as
bruh.
his guys will get the football
This
back.
Offensively, when you see cover 2,
No.
the thought has to
Does
go
he
through the
run
quarterback's head. Drive
No.
the football
Yes, he
when
do.
making
No,
throws. It's
I
not
run
just the
out.
deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
I
A
told
little bit
you
of
run.
space there for the first
I
down.
ran.
That's going to get him about 5 yards.
I'm not running.
Brings him down.
Yes, you do. No.
He gonna say sight.
No, I'm not
He
psychic.
doing that same play.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you is.
No, I'm not. What? See?
Second and 5
See?
now.
I bought it.
Mayfield.
Yeah.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And Charles, at some point, he can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? He just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. You know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. You just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Terrence Mitchell right there on the coverage.
That's a bold strike right there, taking it downfield and putting some air on it.
Daddy,
able to get his hands across the receiver and knock the ball down.
I worry about it.
Daddy got him up.
Kobe, I worry about it.
Yeah.
Because you just said it out loud.
Throwing his Allen on 3rd. He's going deep for Brown.
No, that's not even what you're saying.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, tell our team is a GOAT.
There offensively, several on the sideline motioning.
Tell our team
Hey,
is a
why
GOAT.
not a penalty? Why not a penalty? I love what you see.
Yeah, I think you got to let them play. And the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. He can run for it, and he will.
Boy.
Nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
I'm smart too. Daddy calls me smart.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer is confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Stop running with the...
Now goal.
Stop running. Stop running. Just faster or
In the first
something.
half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their leaders, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Stop running.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Bills with the lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10.
I believe this is going to be a good one, yeah. I'm about to say, come on, always run. Stop running.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
Yeah, you
There's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong. I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy. And that'll hurt the average a bit. As this time,
That don't fit. See the Dolphins.
Put this thing on.